What do you know? Inside that Queen of the Ring Fatal 4-Way qualifying match, there is going to be some trouble inside the Judgment Day locker room, inside the clubhouse. We even had them celebrating together at one point. Liv Morgan was accepting Roxanne. She was bringing her in. Raquel Rodriguez even came down there to break up the Fall at one point. I thought that almost every single woman inside of that match had a chance to win that match. That was a really, really good Fatal 4-Way. They did good just like in the Money in the Bank match with Rhea Ripley taking her out at times. And then she would have to awake from the dead like she's the female Undertaker. The match came to an end basically as Rhea Ripley was about to pin Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez came out of the crowd basically to break up the pin. And then Sane, she jumped up on the top rope, and she ended up taking out Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Then she jumped back into the ring, jumped up, delivered an elbow, but she was flipped up and rolled over by Liv Morgan, and then Raquel Rodriguez ended up rolling her up and stealing the pin 1, 2, 3. So she's probably going to play it off like the Judgment Day got the win one way or another. If she didn't break up the pin, Liv was going to lose anyways. But I'm sure once they get to the back, there's going to be some explaining to do. And Finn Balor is the one that's going to be having all the facial expressions as everything is basically blowing up inside of the clubhouse. But now she's going to move on. And if she wins one match, she will be in the final to be the number one contender for the women's championship. So you basically have a 4-way, and then you entered on, then you get into a singles match. The singles match puts you into the final at Night of Champions. But back to the main event. I'm not really 100% sure. I was going bananas during there. I think Cena agreed to have a match against Punk on Raw tonight. But I think that I missed in the progression that they're going to do a championship match at Night of Champions. So here I am all excited thinking that we're going to get a non-title Punk versus Cena match. I don't think we're going to see Cena again. I think that was just sort of lost in translation by me. I know that Cena agreed to a match, but then he said something about, like, if you want the championship, you're going to have to follow me to Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. Lot to talk about that tomorrow. CM Punk is going to have to backwalk a lot of the things he said about WWE and TKO when he was in AEW. He's talking about sucking D for blood money. And I don't know. My original thoughts right out of the gate is I think Punk's not going to win at Night of Champions. Cena will continue on with his reign. But if Punk is willing to go to Saudi Arabia, I think he is my odds-on favorites to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania 42 on Sunday in the real main event slot.